Happy Sunday, everyone. Just want to say kudos to everyone for all your hard work. This has been it's been really a great class. I just got to say that. And especially with the online courses, I've had a chance to really meet most of the class through the Zoom. This past week, I got to meet three of our class colleagues in the computer lab. I speak to many of you on Zoom, as I mentioned, so really great. I'm really, proud to have such a wonderful group of students. It is really great. Really appreciate all of your hard work as we move into this final stretch, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So this week, so the assignments due today are your last homework assignment, and then you move into the final exam or the final exam project. So I recommend, as I mentioned in the other videos, or the last three videos, you want to make sure go through the practice final project. It gives you the answers so you can work through everything, because the final, which it's the same instructions but a different data set. So the practice uses Apple data, and then the final uses Tesla data. So you want to make sure you're familiar with everything as you move into the final. The other thing, I just posted an announcement. You want to make sure that you're submitting the PDF of the paginated with the dashboards. So you want to make sure you submit that. I also recommend going through the rubric, which is a detailed rubric. So you want to make sure that you know what I'm looking for with the submission. And again, if you submit your report or the PBIX file, it will be an automatic 0. And I've been mentioning that in the last videos and in the comments with the grading. The tail end of the work is done in Service, and you should be in Service every time you're in Power BI, saving your work, publishing your work to the cloud, which is Service. And I mentioned that prior because that's the evidence. If you're submitting me the PDF through Service, I know that you are familiar with that platform, because I want everybody to succeed and shine bright on the final, which requires you to submit the PDF. But I wanted to show you a couple of things. And this is based on some of the conversations that we had last week. Because so far, I think 3 of you have already submitted the final exam, so kudos there. So let's look at this. So I'm in the report. This is a Dogecoin, so don't laugh. So this is some Dogecoin data, but I wanted to show you that I know you can go into the editing when you have the dashboard. You can go in when you pin everything. You can change it to colorblind, but you can also do it at the report level. And I want to show you this. So if you go into, so we're here on this report. So if you go into view and you slide down to these themes, you can hover over them and you'll find one that says colorblind safe. So that's the colorblind safe theme that you would want to use. Now you can save it, again, publishing everything to the cloud and going into Service. It will save this for you. So then when you go in there, you want to make sure you get that success. Once you go into your workspace, let's see, where's this? I want to make sure I'm sharing, because sometimes see, it's not. Hold on, let me do a new share. I don't know, sometimes I'm getting better and better with Zoom. So once you go into Service, right? So you go into your workspace, you can find that report And then you can open it up and there it is. It's already saved in that colorblind safe theme. So when you go in to pin this to a dashboard, you'll go to this pin visual on the visual itself. So you're pinning the visual. So let's look at this. So you're going to go pin it to a dashboard. So you can keep the current theme. You can use destination theme. In this case, you want to keep the current theme, and it gives you a preview of it, right? And we're in the colorblind friendly. You'll create a new dashboard. I'm going to call this one Doge 2, or no, Doge 3. And then you're going to pin it to the dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard. So once you go to the dashboard, there's your dashboard. Now you can move these around. Now, if you've been working with and using Service, you're familiar with this. You can get in here, you can move it around, you can edit it as you see fit to kind of get it where you want it when you're going to go in to share it. And then you can go in and here, let me show you something else. So the other way to change the theme is you'll go into edit. And if you notice, you've got light, you've got dark, and you have colorblind friendly. We're already colorblind friendly, so you can go ahead and you can change it to colorblind friendly there. So those are the two ways with the theme that you can use the theme. The other thing is that, so you see this share. Service is where you go to share your reports. This is where you would share your report with your boss, with your coworkers. You would share that in Service. That's the sharing platform, not what's on your desktop. Remember, this is in the cloud. The Power BI desktop is actually on your device. So the problem is we're using a live version of Power BI. However, we're not using the paid version. So we're not able to access all of the sharing functions in the paid version. So that's why I asked you to go in and to save your save your report to PDF. So you can go in here, you can just click print. It gives you the option to save to PDF, and it'll pull up a PDF, right? And what you can do, you can kind of move this around and kind of play with it a little bit to get it to where it looks the best on this PDF when you actually are going to share it. So you should have one on top and one on the bottom. You may have to play with it, get familiar with it a little bit, and that's the learning. So that's how you get used to the software. And this is what I mean. That's how I know if you're getting in here and using this, I know what you're doing. So you get in there, you save it. And then once you've got everything set up, then you go ahead and then you submit the PDF. So if you have any questions, let me know. That's why I say it's always good to work on the practice. If you have any questions with that, let me know. I'm happy to help. I'll be grading your assignments on Monday. And then I won't, so I know some of you already submitted the final. I'll be grading those. They're due Sunday. So I'll be grading them early on Monday. So there's little wiggle room because I've got to submit final grades. So if there's anything I asked you to resubmit or redo, make sure you get that done. And let me know if you have any questions. And again, I'll be posting another video as well, but I wanted to get this one out just to touch on the final project and what's coming and moving forward. And again, I want it to just be clear with the whole PDF thing. As I mentioned before, I'm really proud of everybody. I have no concerns with your skill levels. So far with the Power BI software, I am, blown away. So with that, just want to make sure everyone is set up for success as we move into the final. All right. So have a great rest of your Sunday and a great rest of the week.